Downtime in the ring.
What's up, Pimp?
What's going on, dude? What's going on, man?
Feeling good,
Jim,
man.
we
Just
finally
done,
got this.
yeah, just got done sparring. We're chilling at the gym. I just whooped Iman's ass in UFC bad,
Oh shit.
real bad. I just toasted him up.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hey, what do you got, a Cowboy jersey on?
Oh yeah, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
Hey,
That's what I'm talking about.
who's booing?
Can't say much.
Yo, mama.
This dude, we can't say too much. This dude can fight. We can't even talk. We can't talk too much. Anyways, Cowboys got busted up.
Let's go,
Yeah,
Cowboys.
Oh,
How you
shit.
feeling, pimping?
I'm good, man. How about yourself?
Cold, tired, hungry. Takes a lot of energy to be the #1 UFC player at the gym.
Oh shit, dude. Oh sweet, man. Well, bro, before we get into this,
Can you hear me well? Should I step away?
no, I can hear you perfectly fine, brother.
We step out of the way, anyways.
You're good, man. That's crazy. You're having it at the gym. That's badass.
That's what we do, man. Let me give you. Can I flip this mofo around and give me a quick little tour? Camera 2, 3, facing front. Am I doing this right? Facing back. Whoa. Oh yeah. So we just got done cleaning up. Ignore all the fucking salt. There's a little bit of salt on the floor, but yeah, we just got done
Oh shit.
chopping it up a little bit. And that's what we do, man. When we get done training, it's actually becoming a problem. Motherfuckers don't leave the gym.
Hey, dude, that's their second home, bro.
It really is. Yeah, I'm joking, but the school was about 7 months old, and when we made it, that was the goal of it. Just build a facility, a one-stop shop. We got sauna, ice plunge, games, water fountain, women's showers, men's showers. You just name it. We got food here, drinks here. No excuses. Just the best facility for whatever you want to do. Beat your high school bully up, become a UFC fighter, learn some jiu-jitsu, anything you need.
And this is gentleman's jiu-jitsu, correct?
Yes, sir. Gentlemen's MMA, gentlemen's jiu-jitsu, gentlemen's kickboxing. I guess whatever event that we're cornering at that time.
So what? First off, I'm here with Earl Small. Now that we got the introduction out of the way,
What's up, pimp?
what made you think about setting this up 7 months ago?
Wait, before I start with that, what should I call you? The gorilla?
The gorilla? No, you can call me Donovan. All good, bro.
Big Don, my guy. The gorilla. Ha.
The gorilla.
Big Don. What made me start this school up, bro? I've been doing jiu-jitsu. I started jiu-jitsu when I was 11, and I wrestled before that. So I'm 30 now, which equals a long time. And I was a head instructor at a school, 302 jiu-jitsu. I thought I was going to be there for the rest of my life. Bled for the school. I loved the school, and I still do. It really hurt me and pained me to leave, but I just had a different vision. And the owner and other instructors there, I don't know, they just were refusing to listen and refusing to do the things that I thought were great for the community and the students. They had made a few very bad decisions as far as management and gave somebody a bump over me, meaning, a promotion essentially. And I said, that was it. I'm the hardest working guy in here, and I can do this. Now, I don't want to do it by myself, but I can do this alone, and I'm going to do it better. And I don't think they believed it would happen. But, I turned this camera around, and you see, it has happened. And within 7 months, I think we became the fastest growing school ever in the state of Delaware, maybe in the tri-state, Jersey, Philadelphia, and Delaware.
Okay, all right. And so, what was your immediate thought? When you were setting this up, what were the nerves about it? What were the thoughts when you opened up day one?
Don, that's a really good question, bro. I never wanted to leave that school. I thought that I would be there forever. I thought that after all the time that I put into that gym, when I started teaching and instructing, I took over the instructor role when I was about. Later, Pam. Good work today. when I was about 17 years old, I took over the main instructor role there. We had less than 15 students. I helped build the school immensely with the help of others, where we produced champions, obviously me and a few other pro fighters, built a kids program, kickboxing program, basically made a lot of money, close to 200 students. After all that work, I said earlier, somebody else had got a promotion over me, a big one. And it hurt me, man. It really did hurt a lot, bro. So there was so much pressure on my back to say, do I allow these guys to, kind of, I make the meals every day and they kind of fed me crumbs and didn't pay me the same respect that I respected these guys so much. Do I continue to do this? Or do I take a chance? It's almost like being in a bad relationship. You love a girl for so long, but it's not healthy for you. Do you stay comfortable and stay with that girl, or do you take a chance and maybe you won't find somebody better? And I took that chance where I was so scared. I invested a lot of money and a lot of time, and I bet it on myself. And looking back, it was really hard, but I would do it all over again in a heartbeat.
That's wild. And so, where did Gentlemen's come from? Where did that name?
Oh shit! Hold on. Iman just lost. Iman just lost.
Damn.
Iman really be beating everyone. Iman be beating everybody. So sometimes we get a knockout on him, and we just start flexing. Let me step outside,
Damn.
bro, so that doesn't happen again.
I talked to him when I talked to him too. He said he only plays games a little bit. It seems like he's a pro out there already.
You know what? I'm not a console gamer. I'm a PC gamer, and I never played this UFC game. So he be cooking, be beating a lot of people in the UFC game. But I'm a big nerd, bro. I'm a PC gamer nerd. If you look at my Instagram or don't know me, you may not think it, but yeah, I've built a pretty hefty PC, and I be geeking out, bro.
What do you play?
Anything, bro. As far as I'll go from first person shooters to Ark Survival Evolved to hero shooters to RTS, real time strategy, MMO, you name it, bud.
Oh shit, I'm down to play. If you've already started Marvel Rivals, I'm down to play, dude.
What's your rank?
I haven't even got past level 8, bro. We've been grinding out here trying to build our little company, so I haven't even gotten to get out of before level 10 yet, dude.
What are you playing on, console or PC?
PC, dog.
Right now, I'm in Plat. My last season, I was in Diamond, so I'm trying to reach back up, but I'm in Plat 2 right now. Damn. But I have a little burner account too, so we can rock out on that. Because once you do get comp, it might put you in bronze, and we can play on my burner account. All
right, sounds good, man. But
yes, sir.
Where did Gentlemen's come from? Like, why did you choose Gentlemen's?
That's a good question, Pimp. Basically, I put together a bunch of names and had sent it to basically a group chat of black belts, other fighters, good friends of mine, people, business savvy people, just people that I really trusted and were helping me with this project. I put a few names together, and this one was just one that really stuck out. It kind of fit, not just because obviously there's correlation between men and fighting. I'm also a Romani Shaw gypsy, so they're very notorious for bare knuckle boxing, bare knuckle fighting. Overall, what really stuck with us when we were speaking about it, because it kind of turned me off. I was like, you know what? It's 2024 at the time. People are so strange, and there's 80 different genders, and I don't want to offend anybody, but there's schools out there that's like Samurai or Shogun or Viking. And when you think of those things, or even look at their logos, there's a male on there. There's a man on there. If it's Yeti, MMA, Yeti, Jiu-Jitsu, it's a male Yeti. You understand? And you don't have to be a woman. You don't have to be a lady to be a part of the school, Pimp. But we embody what it means to be a gentleman. You understand? And that just means having humility, loyalty, hard work, discipline. When you're a gentleman, bud, you go down with the ship. You let the women, you let the kids go off, and you suffer. You go down with the ship. And even a woman, even a child can have that mentality. And you kind of do have to have that mentality when you're doing martial arts, especially like MMA.
Okay, I respect that. I like that a whole lot. And for, only being here for 7 months and seeing the amount of talent that you have through your facility, how does that feel too with having people like Iman and the incredible things that he's doing? You know, how does that feel being right there and being part of his story?
It's what you live for, man. That's what it's all about. And I've known Iman before we opened up the school, and him specifically and other fighters. These guys are a big reason, even down to the children that I've had at the old school. They just, you're paying money and they expect to have things that they need. And I don't want to sit here and have to dog an old school out because that's not. I'm a gentleman. I'm not going to sit here and kick somebody when they're down, really. But let's just say the essentials of having a business were not even there. The essentials of running a martial arts school: it's cleanliness, merchandise, clothes, gis. Sometimes there were even toiletries missing. And I won't go any further than that.
Yeah.
It's a new year, and let's face it, a lot of us have a lot of things to worry about coming 2025. But one thing that we should focus heavily on is our fitness. And for a lot of you guys who have been watching the channel, you guys know that I have been dabbling in the world of combat sports, and I want to actually get better and work on my fitness in 2025, which is why I partnered up and became an ambassador of Goblin Gear. Goblin Gear has a revolutionary technology for wrist wraps, elbow wraps, and for weightlifting belts, with a variety of styles, including extra small wrist wraps for those guys who have smaller wrists than even me. There are tons of different designs that you guys can go over, buy, and just have fun with. I want you guys to have a good 2025 and a good fitness journey this year. Head over to goblingear.com. Use the code BEARCAGE to get 10% off. And I hope you guys have a great new year.
All right, there you are.
Sorry, small little hiccup, bro. I don't know where it stopped off. Can we just run it from the top
dude.
again?
You're good. No, you're good, dude. I got all of your things. So I was saying, the standard that you've built for gentlemen's, the standard that you built for yourself, your brand, everything. Where do you guys see yourself once that first full year has already hit?
Damn. That's a great question, man. A very good question. Sky's the limit. I have very, very big visions for the school. I'm already planning on expanding the school. Yeah, 7 months in. I'll spill some beans. We're already looking at expansion, potentially going to separate locations. When I say we're going to take over, we're going to take over. I love a lot of the gyms near me. There's a lot of good friends I have in this community, and it's all love. But I really believe that we have the best school here. We have the best instructors, and we'll just continue to show it. The phone broke up earlier when I was speaking on the students that we have here. And not only am I betting on myself, I'm betting on them. Guys like Iman, Paul, these fighters that I have coming up, these young guys, even kids, teenagers. Just wait a few years when these teenagers cook up. They're going to be incredible. I'm betting on them, and I'm betting on ourselves that they deserve all of these things because they work so hard. And sky's the limit, man. Get ready to see some high-level pro athletes. Get ready to see different schools expanding, sprouting up different locations. Just things that have never been done, at least in the state of Delaware. There are some very big schools in the United States and across the world, but we're going to break the mold.
One thing I wanted to talk to you about, and it's recent, and it's something recently, is your trip to Thailand, man. How was that?
Dude, damn, bro. You spicing the questions up, pimp. You're doing a good job. I love Thailand. Hey, peep it. Look. Hey, it's a little tribute. Our little tribute.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah. It's something that I've seen a lot of instructors do. My instructors here in like King of Prussia, Crew Eric, Aljo MMA, guys that are like cousin schools of ours, they've always gone to Thailand. Even other schools, they go to Thailand. And one day I went out there. I was asked to go for decades. For a long time, I'm asked to go, and I finally went out there, and goddamn, I loved it. It was just so. I actually thought that I was going to be on the last Ultimate Fighter, the 185 one. I believe last minute they had maybe changed the trajectory of the show to be nations. If you watched the last one, it was like Ireland versus, I don't know, Mexico versus United States. And I think that my one role, which would have been the American, got filled up, which it is what it is. But at that time, I thought I was going to be on the Ultimate Fighter. The trip turned into a training camp. This last time I went was great to be with the students. And man, it's my second home. Shout out to the City of Tone camp out there. Great people, great food. One more thing to add on to that, bud. If I didn't open up the school, I'm moving. Sorry. I love everyone. I love the students. This is so serious. I have a documentary that dropped a little bit. We're going to drop the full one soon, but you'll hear me speak on that. The documentary started a few years ago, and I spoke and I said, really, my mother said, I'm either going to cook up this school or I'm moving to Thailand and focusing on fighting full time.
Yeah, there are tons of fighters that love it there, that have second homes there, like Khalil Roundtree and many others. And something similar is you did fight, correct? You fought for a very long time, or am I wrong?
What does that mean for a long time? Like when I made my amateur debut?
Yeah, you had 9 fights, correct?
Yes, sir. Yeah, right. My professional career is 7-2. I'm 4-0 as an amateur. I did my first amateur fight when I was maybe 17 years old. I'm 30 years old now, so yeah, 13 years ago.
So where did the nickname Trouble come from?
Banging question, bro. Has nothing really to do with fighting. Now it does, I guess. But if you want the honest answer, I got it from my great uncle that passed away. My dad, my pop, was just, I guess, a player back in the day, bud. And he had 2 women pregnant at once, and I was the second one. So my great uncle said that kid's going to be trouble. That's a lot of trouble coming. Got 2 women pregnant at once, and yeah, me being the second one, it just stuck. So another thing, Don, my whole family's name is Earl. My dad is Earl. My grandfather's Earl. My cousins are Earl. Like everyone's Earl. So we all have nicknames. So it was very easy to just stick with Trouble forever.
Yeah, it was a little tough doing my my research for you, not because of how much that's out there, but because of the neck tattoo and the other tattoos compared to with the pictures that are when you're younger. You barely, I think you have like one chest tattoo when it shows your profile, and then you have all this other ink. So I was like, man, is this the same guy? I hope so. But
Yeah. I got my first tattoo when I was 17 years old. All of this stuff is kind of new. I would say in the past 5 years, I got all the neck pieces, and it takes a while to put together ink, and that shit hurts. So, and motherfuckers get old, bro. I'm getting
Yeah.
older. I'm getting uglier. I got to get more ink.
So what made you stop pursuing to fight and instead teach? I've had other guests on here who have spent a decade and they finally made it to the big show, to the UFC. What made you stop after 9, after 13 in total?
So we might be fighting again soon. We'll speak on that later if you like. But
Oh yeah.
one thing, but I was gifted the instructor role. So when I was a kid, around 17 years old, I'm doing jiu-jitsu. I'm winning Pan American champions. I'm like, I'm a big name. Yeah. At the time, I'm a big prospect. I'm winning a lot of jiu-jitsu tournaments, beating really good dudes, beating adults as a child. And my aspirations and dreams are to fight in the UFC and then open up a school. I had an instructor who had got kicked from the school. He was my head instructor, and we don't have to speak on it. He did something,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just acting crazy. They kicked him out, and you're 17 years old, you don't make any money, and you get offered a job to do jiu-jitsu. You take it.
Yeah.
And that comes with responsibilities. And to be a leading instructor, teach kids and a professional athlete, and work regularly, that's tough, bud. And a lot of these guys will tell you have to sacrifice a lot. Some of these guys will not have a job and not work and live a hard life just to make it pay off at the end. And to balance all those things was very difficult. On top of a few decisions, maybe I would not maybe I would say I regret. I could have fought a lot more in the beginning of my pro career, but I chose to focus on being an instructor more. I should have waited maybe later, and then I would have had more opportunities uh, as a pro athlete now. So to answer your question, bud, um, it was bestowed upon me, and I just rolled with the punches. Now I'm a pretty good fighter and a pretty good coach. So it is what it is.
And still being at 30, you're still relatively young compared to
Yes,
most
sir.
fighters who are still trying to make it. Is that still something that you're trying to do with other companies, or are you just strictly just trying to teach at this point and focus on gentlemen's?
I do have a small asphalt company, bud. I work very hard. On top of teaching and on top of fighting, I only fought maybe a year and a half ago, maybe like 13 months ago, 14, 15 months ago. And after that fight, I thought I was going to be on The Ultimate Fighter last February. So it's not like, I'm an old man getting a belly retiring. I don't think that'll ever happen. I always compete in some way or another. But we'll see, man. This game is very political, and it's a lot about chance and opportunity. And if you let it slide and go past you, it will. That's something that I had to learn the hard way. Sometimes opportunities come and you go, do I want to take this fight? Or, you know what? I'm making pretty good money teaching kids jujitsu. I really like this. Let me get better. Let me invest here. And that's a lot what hurts and why I opened up this school is I built a name, 302 Jiu-Jitsu, when I worked at that school. I built a very big program at a very big school, and I sacrificed my own professional career to build that school just to leave it, just to kind of get kicked in the back at the end. But sometimes, Pimp, Don, you got to take that knife in your back and you use it to cook some food. And that's what's happening now.
I like that. I like that, definitely. And that's a good way to start winding down in this interview. I definitely want to have a second one. I've talked to Iman before, but I want to do it out there. I want to come visit you guys because it looks like your facility looks amazing. Your
Thank you.
guys look great. I can definitely tell that you guys have more of a family aspect there than anything.
Oh, you got to play UFC when you come here, or Madden or
Dude,
something.
I'm gonna get wrecked, but it's fine.
You got to practice. Where are you from?
I'm from New Mexico, dude.
Nice. Oh, so okay, that'd be dope. If you came and just took a trip out, maybe watch some fights. You're gonna have a spot here. I wish I had a home where I'd say, "Yo, bro, come stay with me for a minute." But right now, that's I don't think the old lady and shit would be cool with that. So
It's all good, brother. Either way, where can everybody find you and Gentlemen's social tags?
I don't think there's another Gentleman's MMA. So you'll find that our Instagram is Gentleman's BJJ at Gentleman's BJJ. No underscores, no spaces, no weird symbols. My personal Instagram is trouble_185 MMA. And if y'all want to see me on Marvel Rivals, it's the same thing. Let's go.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, thank you for your time. Like I said, I'm definitely going to come down. I want to. I've been talking to Iman. This is a trip that I want to make for you guys, especially because I just want to see your facility and I want to see those guys train. So hopefully this year I'm going to be able to do it and just head down. I've never been to Delaware, so it's going to be an interesting trip in itself.
It's underrated. It's super underrated. We got cities, beaches, tax-free shopping. Come by, come watch one of these guys fight, and I'll take you out for dinner. How about that?
Sounds good. Will do.
My dude. Big Don, I'm glad we got this thing finally going. I'll be happy to do it again.
We definitely have to do it again. I'm so glad that we actually got it. And this was a great interview, man. You enjoy the rest of your night, brother.
God bless, pimp. Be safe. Later bud.